Therapists, has anyone ever told you something so wild your jaw actually dropped? I've been a prison counselor for 15 years. You develop thick skin in this job. Violent crimes, drug operations, abuse stories, they become cases rather than confessions. But 4 months ago, an inmate made me remove my glasses and stare in disbelief. New transfer, mid-30s, 5 years into a 12-year sentence for armed robbery. Nothing special in his file. I need to talk about dreams I've been having, he began. Standard opening. Many inmates have nightmares. I keep dreaming about a fire in a yellow house. Same dream, every night for 3 weeks. I nodded, taking notes. Recurring dreams are common trauma responses. In the dream, I'm watching this house burn. Oak tree with a tire swing, 2-car garage, black mailbox with a number 1422. He leaned forward. I've never seen this house, but a family is trapped inside. I hear them screaming. I asked about his crime. Dreams often process guilt. That's why I'm here, he said, confused. The robbery I confessed to? I didn't do it. Another innocence claim. Nothing unusual. My twin brother did it. He died in a car accident days after. I confessed to protect his family from knowing the truth. His file mentioned no twin, no family except a mother in another state. Last night, the dream changed. I could see the house number clearly. And when I woke up, I found this. He showed his forearm, scratched in red. 1422 Sycamore Street. I did this in my sleep. I've never heard of this address. I reported the self-harm, had him placed on watch. That night, I Googled the address. It existed 3 towns over. A yellow house with an oak tree in the yard. I told myself it was coincidence. Maybe he'd seen it somewhere before. There had to be a logical explanation. 2 nights later, he returned. The scratch is now infected. The house burns this Saturday, he said. The family has a little girl with a red bicycle. We need to warn them. I documented possible schizophrenic symptoms. You don't understand. I've never been psychic before, but these dreams, they're happening. I recommended medication and increased his sessions. Friday afternoon, I found myself driving past an unfamiliar exit. 20 minutes later, I was parked across from 1422 Sycamore Street. The yellow house, the oak tree, a child's red bicycle on the porch. What was I doing? Believing an inmate's delusion? As I started to leave, a man exited the house carrying what looked like a gas can toward the garage. It meant nothing. People store gasoline for lawnmowers. I drove home, called police next morning requesting a welfare check. They reported nothing unusual. The family was preparing for a camping trip. The gas was for their generator. Saturday evening, my phone buzzed. News alert. Family of 4 killed in house fire. 1422 Sycamore Street. I drove to the prison for an emergency session. The inmate was waiting, eyes hollow. You went there, he said. Not a question. But you didn't stop it. How could you know about that house? I demanded. Because I'm going to burn it down. 5 years from now, after I'm released. I stared, uncomprehending. The dreams aren't showing the past. They're showing what I'm going to do. What I already did. What I will do. The timeline is wrong. Everything's jumbled. The family that died tonight, they're not from my dream. The house will be rebuilt. New family will move in. That's who I see screaming. I reported everything. He was transferred to psychiatry. I was placed on leave for visiting the house. 2 weeks later, investigators determined the fire was caused by faulty wiring. The gas can had nothing to do with it. I've been cleared to return to work. First day back tomorrow. This morning, I received a letter from the psychiatric facility. He's responding well to medication. No more dreams. Accepting his delusions weren't real. But in the margins, barely visible, he wrote, "The rebuilt house will be blue, not yellow. The new family has twin boys. You'll see in 4 years, 9 months. I've requested a different assignment."